Toxic gas is not a tool of conquest, but of extermination.
Toxic gas? This must be the new weapon Maxima warned us about. Something deadly enough to sweep away all resistance in a matter of hours. Gods. You don't think they're planning to use this in Alamigo, do you?
Put your fears to rest. We infiltrated the production facility and destroyed all existing stores of the chemical along with the plant itself. Even should they rebuild the operation, they will not soon manufacture another batch. Regardless,
A
I would
batch?
draw your attention
What, some
to
of
a
that
directive
stinky
we
stank?
discovered in the plant's records.
Is that what he's talking about,
The
my love?
document was marked with a recent date and authorized with the
The
signature
sticky
of
icky?
Monsignor C.A. Galvez.
A dead man signing the death warrant for thousands. 'Tis bad comedy.
But the tale does not end there. Within that same facility was a chamber filled with devices of elegant design. Cloning technology, we realized. And what should we find in each and every incubator? But a young Emperor Solus. All of which prompts the question, were the Ascians responsible for these abominations, or was it the will of the Emperor? I must know which hand guides the Empire. Though I have given up my rank, I am yet a son of Garlemald, and I will fight for the future of my homeland. It is time I return to the hunting of shadows. We should focus on our common foe. To reopen old quarrels now would serve no purpose.
You saved my brother's life, so I'm willing to let sleeping dogs lie. But in truth, it's not my decision to make.
Good, I'm not even on the screen.
There was a time when I scorned those who placed their faith in false gods. Even as I, in my blinkered conviction, place mine in Ascian promises. Unlike yours, my strength of will and my restraint was found wanting. We shall meet again, warrior of light.
And then I was like, "No, Gaius, stay with me." And then it's like,
So that
and
was
then
the
it's like,
infamous Black
we take
Wolf,
hands, my love, and
an
walk away into the
unexpected ally,
sunset.
to say the least.
Guys, tell me that story again. Tell me the story of what happened at the Praetorium again.
Well, I am content to leave the fine-tuning of the barrier to cleverer minds. Let us bid our friends from the ironworks farewell, and see what can be done for Alphen.
Like of mice and men, I love like whenever he wants to, tell me the story about. Meanwhile, at the Black Rose, I mean the sticky stank.
Our supplies at Black Rose have been ruined, but the new plant is already under construction. We should have the first batch ready in time for the offensive, Your Radiance. See that you do.
That means he worked everybody into the ground to get that batch going. No remorse.
Ah, yes, the infamous Black Rose. If I recall correctly, Gaius did not much care for the invention. A ruthless and indiscriminate weapon indeed, this airborne poison. It seems you are capable of making decisions worthy of your bloodline.
Even
With
he
no
talks
gift
down
for
upon
sorcery,
it.
we
Jesus
guardians must look
Christ.
to Magitech to even the odds. If it spares the needless deaths of our soldiers and serves the cause of this empire, there is no method I would not employ.
How very noble of you. Truly, though, I must commend you for embracing your role as Emperor. You play the part of the determined ruler well. Sometimes even I catch myself believing. A silent agent of death. Now that I think on it, Black Rose may well possess the perfect aspect. Slowly but surely, the deluge of light has worked upon the ether here in the source, and the gas should be most susceptible to its influence. Well, I shall leave you to your own devices. Go forth and bloody the land with your grand and glorious war.
Hey,
Well, you do
remember this
what,
music?
precisely.
Bum, 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 bum.
Need you ask? I will be doing what all Ascians do.
I am well aware that your kind exists only to usher in the next calamity. But you seem oblivious to the harm your singular agenda causes to the Empire. You cannot have forgotten the events which followed your mortal demise. Our homeland was plunged into civil war for your failure to name a successor. The edifice you so carefully constructed was but a hair's breadth from collapse.
Are you truly so naive? You thought me oblivious to the consequences of a departure so painstakingly timed?
It was by design?
Well, of course it was. Though I will admit the resulting panic exceeded even my wildest expectations. But how can you be surprised? Throwing the world into disarray was the very purpose for which this nation was, as you say, so carefully constructed.
The whole time he died, even the way he died was a plan.
Now, if you have no further questions, I must be on my way. Since we may not meet again in this lifetime, it would be remiss of me not to offer a word or two of gratitude. I really must thank you for this surplus of vessels. I can mold any host into my own image, but having bodies tailor-made for me in this fashion is so much less tiresome. You dabbled in Allagan cloning techniques, yes? It certainly is a compelling, not to mention entertaining, field of research.
Wait, so whenever...
And of all the options available, you chose the founding father on whom to experiment. You have a twisted streak to you, Varus. Like grandsire, like grandson, hey? If events play out as planned, this will become something of a family enterprise. You will be the capstone of this world, I the anchor and shard, and together we will give the lie to this star's fraudulent existence.
So is that when Emmett now is he like? He says when I meet again in that lifetime. That's the last time that them two actually meet each other. Because when he goes with the first, we kill him later on. So they don't ever see each other again. Cutscene after cutscene after cutscene, you know. Cutscene after cutscene. I don't know how I did it. That's pretty good. Now I can't do it again.
Welcome back, you two. Greetings, Lord Hugh.
Cutscene
Glad
after
you could join us.
cutscene. Is that how I said it? That was that it?
Glad to be here.
Well, I mean, it's on
would have come
tape.
sooner, where our own defense is not in question, but I am pleased to report that our soldiers are assembling for deployment to Alamigo as we speak.
Ian, do you ever change your clothes? And then please shut the fuck up, right? You know what it's like? He's like that nice guy that you have, in the group, my love. But he's like behind on times, like all the time. Like everyone else is talking, and then the guy shows up in rags, and he's like totally like, huh? Well, he's like Amish, but he's like kind of has an idea, but it's like you write him off instantly because you just that's Ian, my love.
With toxic gas. Does that sound about right? Ordinarily, any one of those things would have left me in shock. But the way things have been lately, it's all starting to seem pretty normal. Getting back to your report, are we sure this Black Rose is the weapon Maxima was talking about?
It fits the description. And it seems
I love how that the first view was the cleave, and then this view is the cleave, and then it's like is that all Raban is looking at is the cleave? It's the cleave.
The threat of an unknown weapon has had us all on edge. But now that we know what we're dealing with, we can take steps to defend against it. As for Gaius, I'm not sure what to think. Am I happy he's alive? Not in the slightest. Am I happy he's hunting Asians? Aye, I'd have to say I am.
Oh, speaking of Garleans you didn't expect to see, we have a tale of our own, as it happens. When we sent envoys to the Imperial Army to request talks, they returned with the message that Varus Zos Galvus would be attending.
The Emperor himself. Well, Varus did sanction the Popularis peace mission.
He and me.
But knowing that an Ascian walks in his son's skin, I do not see how we can trust him or anyone from that nest of vipers.
The Alliance would proceed with negotiations regardless, if only to give ourselves more time to prepare. We do, however, require your cooperation.
Right. Yes. So, as a condition for the talks to go forward, the Empire has requested that a member of the Scions be present. There'll be a representative from each Alliance nation, of course, but I'm afraid we have to ask that you come along too.
I don't know. I got plans that day. Lise.
God, Lise. You know how much I hate politics.
It's fucking a Sunday. I mean, like hell, fuck.
Then, what choice do I
What?
have? Alphino and the others aren't going to do it. Very well. I shall attend as the Scion's representative.
In case you're wondering why I didn't ask you, the Empire also requested the presence of Eorzea's champion. That's settled then. We don't know what Varus means to bring to the table, or why he wants you there, but having you close at hand will make all the difference.
The meeting will take place on the border. Anticipating an early assault, we mean to position the bulk of our forces nearby.
The Alliance leaders should already be on their way. Once you're ready, we can head out and join them.
I think we're getting close to the end of fucking Storm Pooper. We're going to parlay with the Empire, like a parlay, like Parts of the Caribbean, my love, or is it Caribbean? Which one is it? It's both. It's both.
Esteemed representatives of the Eorzean Alliance. On behalf of the Garlean Empire, I thank you for inviting me here today. As this parley was convened at your request, I invite you to speak first.
Very well, Your Radiance. I, Nanimo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, should be pleased to oblige you. As recent events in Alamigo and Doma have made plain, the subjugation and exploitation of neighboring nations is not a sustainable policy. Should this day end in war, you may very well defeat us, but you will never extinguish the people's desire for freedom. Though it may not be in our lifetime, there will be another revolution,
my love.
another war, and the
And I'm
cycle
good after
will
that.
continue.
For now.
Doma has entered into a concord with the nations of Eorzea, a partnership wherein we recognize one another as equals. Garlemald could be afforded similar treatment. You need only set aside your ambitions and join us in paving a path towards peace.
You will not win me over with
Hello.
sophistry, Your Grace. As you know only too well, this alliance
Nico, how are you?
lacks the strength to keep the peace within its own borders. Even now, your struggles with the Beastmen continue unabated. Divided, you sow this fertile soil with the seeds of your differences and reap naught but discord and chaos for your trouble. Eorzea must be united
Not much.
under one leader,
Basically,
one purpose.
main story
I would
grinding,
offer
it was
you both
this
to bring an
or
end to
Zelda
your
Breath of the Wild, so it was a mix between the two, and I was playing that, then switched to this. So
With
it's been a
all due
mix,
respect,
but
Your Radiance,
this is what I decided to go
the only
with.
thing that you offered the people of Alamigo was fear and hopelessness.
The citizens of
Yeah,
Gorma
and it's
can
been
also
like
attest
a
the
lot
meager
of
arms the
cutscene, but I'm
Imperial
assuming, well, I
There is
mean,
no
I
purpose to be
did
found in a life
Shadowbringer
of
up to like
oppression.
what
Each day
4.2,
more uncertain than the last.
but it'll be a little bit less cutscenes and more leveling.
Our people are willing to die for their freedom. A great many already have, and countless more
But yeah,
will,
it's been a
if we
been a
don't
lot of
put an
nothing
end to
but
this madness
cutscenes.
here and now.
Well, you're further than me. I think my highest.
We brought order and stability to your lives. This madness
may
and
be my
bloodshed
highest,
is of
actually.
your own making. You broke the peace, not Garlemald.
Yeah, this Paladin might be my highest, which is what, 70,
Order.
72, I guess.
Our peoples, despoil our lands,
But yes, I
take
really need to get
everything
to.
that is ours.
I need to get a character to 90. I
What?
need to get there.
You expect us to lick the boot that grinds our faces into the dirt?
I'm still doing stuff I did, you know,
I
what,
expect
three,
you to wait
4 years ago now.
to recognize that countless lives have been lost on both sides in pursuit of a
Oh,
greater
nice.
good, and to not squander.
I do
all
want to
we
get
have
into the
achieved
Shadowbringers
in a
territory
fit of
pretty quick
passion.
because it's a lot. It's a lot more interesting than Stormblood. Stormblood's nice, but the concept of Shadowbringers is better, and
Your
the
Radiance.
environments is better.
I fear I can
It's
personally attest
more,
to the
I don't
dangers
know,
of pursuing one's
seems more
vision of
immersive.
such righteous fervor. For 1,000 years, the Holy See of Ishgard waged war with dragons. A 1,000 years of sacrifice, of sorrow and hate, in which we bathed in the blood of friend and foe alike. Had it gone on any longer, we may well have drowned. Yet we have chosen to raise ourselves out of this bloody spiral, and have since made peace with our former enemy.
So I understand. No doubt the dragons were more receptive to your overtures in the wake of their leader's demise.
Mm-hmm.
You speak of peace, yet use war to achieve it. Your father would not have bothered to obscure his intent with honeyed words. He understood that strength is all that matters in the end.
Very true.
Without his clarity of vision, I can but wonder what will
I
become
want my
of
armor to
Ishgard
clank
and
like
her
that,
people.
my love, with every movement. He moves his armor, it's like. That's what I want.
There
I
was
want
a
it to
time
clink.
when Garlemald too lacked a leader of conviction. Weak and unable to wield magic, we were at the mercy of the strong from whom we sought refuge in the bitter cold of the north. Were it not for the discovery of ceruleum and the subsequent development of Magitech, we might never have gained the power to
Magitech.
take back that which was rightfully ours.
You speak as if your people were the first to have been driven from their homes. Limsa Lominsa
What server
was
are you
built
on?
by wayward souls in search of a place to call their own.
Like it really matters, I guess,
On the
anymore.
shores of Vilbrand we found it. And from those humble beginnings did we grow and flourish. And all without robbing our neighbors of their liberty.
Yeah, because that's all that matters, isn't it? As long as we're on the same data center.
So saith the pirate. Am I to believe that you simply asked the kobolds to yield up their lands and that they were happy to oblige you? That you did not drive them out like rats in the hold of one of the many ships seized by your privateers?
Oh, you can do data center. Oh, really?
I concede that after centuries of
And you're on Lamia,
reclamation may be mistaken for invasion.
That's what my main character is, and my wife's main character is actually
and those
on
who
that server.
till stolen soil have no right to object when
I'm on
cast
Exodus
out
right
of-
now, though. Oh, do you? Right, I got you.
Your uncompromising nature rivals that of the Ixal. They too lament circumstances which they themselves perpetuate. Were they but to embrace peace, we would welcome them with
I've never
open
done that
arms.
feature, actually. I need to try that and see what it's like.
Some few have done just that, and now receive of the 12's Woods bounty. Would that your people might learn from their example.
You dare
It would make sense that
compare
it
us
was
to the
region locked.
Birdmen? You who thought to invoke the 12 and threaten all of creation?
Oh, gotcha.
I came here in the hope of finding some speck of common ground.
So how the hell can
No,
it,
these
oh, so if you want to go to an EU
discussions
data
are
center, you have to pay for it, but you'd be permanently there, basically. But besides that, you can't.
Despite
Oh, I'm
what
glad they did it
people
too.
may believe, I am not wont to choose the sword
Way
over the
better than
olive branch,
whenever you were
till
just stuck
but a
in the
pity
fucking
men are
one
loath to
your
accept
server and that
one
was
without
it.
first being shown the other.
Wait! I beg you. This meeting was supposed to be a chance to find a way forward together, not to bemoan the misstep
Way easier to play
that
with
brought
friends.
us here.
Everybody would jump ship, like Alex.
Please. If
Fucking
you
leave me
truly
high and
consider
dry.
Violence a last resort,
Me
there
and my
must
wife,
be
leave
a
them,
way
leave
we
us
can come
fucking
to an
high and dry.
agreement.
Always chasing the raid. Chasing the raid.
As Mistress Alize says, we did not come here to bicker over the past.
Oh, I didn't even
but
know
to
that.
discuss how we
I
might
didn't even
strive
realize
towards
that.
a
I do
brighter
jump servers,
future.
but I didn't realize it gives you a tag like that.
Emperor Varys, may I suggest
Oh, nice.
a short recess, that all present might compose themselves prior to beginning anew?
Very well. I pray this intermission will suffice to move these talks in a more constructive direction.
Clink, clink, clink. I want the clink. I'd actually like to have his armor, actually. We're like really close to getting the old Shadow Rangers. Isn't that what it's called, my love? Isn't that what it is? Shadow Rangers? Or is it Power Rangers? The Shadow Power Rangers, eh? Shadow Rangers, Power Rangers. This for the rest of the speech. Link.
Now then, who would have the floor?
Before we resume, I wish to offer you an apology.
Oh yeah, I was gonna be let down.
Accepted our invitation to discuss an armistice.
Bruce,
We have done naught but
we're not
rebuke
doing
you
this.
at every opportunity.
Bruce.
I believe I speak for all of us when I say we are deeply sorry for our discourtesy.
Why is he doing this again, my love? He woke up and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go and do the same thing I always do."
I'll admit your familiarity with our affairs surprised me, and served to remind me how little I know of yours.
Actually, you know what I used to do? I used to actually go. You had that anxiety going in on the newer stuff. I would always watch a dungeon first.
If I may,
Always watch a dungeon
the
guide.
answer can be found in the Imperial doctrine they took great pains to impart to my people. Recognizing the threat icons pose to the world, Solus Zosgarthus
There's a few cats that are behind me. And there is...
to unite all lands under the Garlean
You're the first person that actually asked that. There is a few guitars because I do play music, and there's video game shit. A couple collector's edition stuff, and some gaming posters, media posters.
Was not nearly so widespread in the days before the Empire's founding.
It's actually
it all starts to sound like an
the shelves are lit up.
But to distract from what?
There's things on each shelf.
Why are you really waging this war?
There's a mini fridge though.
Finally, you ask the right question. I can but hope you heed mine answer, and at last accept the righteousness of our cause. My goal is this: to return the world to the way it once
You know, never
was,
had.
the way it was always meant to be.
This is the first time ever having them in, and it's one of the glass mini fridges too.
Made whole once more.
Actually, I do like having it.
No longer will we suffer from the dissension.
I guess it'd be sweet if you could put some food in there, something cold, but it's only a drink one. But I guess you could put other stuff in there if you wanted to, which might happen. I don't know. I do like it though. Yes.
What in Rolga's name are you talking about?
I am talking about the origins of the star, of the source and its 13 reflections. At the instant of the great sundering, 'twas not only the world that was shattered, but mankind itself. Thus were we divided into myriad races, each with its own unique imperfections. That is why man looks upon his neighbor and feels fear and hatred, why he wages war, why he kills his brother.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Have proven as much today.
I skip all cutscenes unless it's has voice acting. Skip everything else
drastic measures
until Endwalker.
to bring about everlasting peace. Our worlds must be rejoined. That is the goal the Empire would see realized. The glorious future unto which we shall one day shepherd mankind.
He said that the shards broke off into, or it made into the 12 shards. That each imperfections.
Are these not the self-same desires as the Ascians?
Emperor Varys, do not trust in their words. They will lead you to your doom. My father thought to use them, but in the end he succumbed to their temptations. He embraced summoning like so many other pawns before him. Do not tell us you mean to do the same.
To be a pawn, free from the burden of choice, would be a blessing. But I forswore that privilege the day I learned that the Garlean Empire was built by the hand of an Ascian.
What?
This is some big
Yes.
fucking news when this happened.
My grandsire, the former Emperor, is of their number. And who better to build an empire capable of bringing about the calamitous change we desire? Would you condemn me for this alliance? For bowing to the will of these shadowy masters, when the prize is true and lasting peace?
Both of those responses were fucking lame.
I come not to conquer, but to liberate. To free man from the prison of divergence.
Imagine a world united. One perfect race beneath a single standard. An army before whose might these servants of darkness and light would fly as leaves in a storm, never again to meddle in man's affairs. We would be the masters of our own fate. I bid you join me, not as subjects of Garlemald, but of a new nation. And together we shall win freedom for ourselves and generations yet unborn.
You want to trigger another half-dozen calamities? You can't be serious!
1.0.
Have you forgotten how many died? There will be no one left.
Oh really?
Imagine we would
I've beaten
aid you
10
in your
once,
bloodletting?
and I've seen 12 be beaten. I played it.
is
I dabbled in it, but
unthinkable,
didn't
unconscionable.
play it. I actually wish I would have played the whole thing. I actually like the battle system in 12, in the Gambit. But I did like the end of 10 a lot. Sad, very sad.
And what is the alternative? To be as cattle waiting for slaughter? I would have us work together that we might take fate into our own hands.
Into your hands,
Are you playing the
perhaps.
remasters, or are you playing the originals?
But what of the other worlds, your radiance? With every calamity, you obliterate a star and every soul that dwells on it.
To the Ascians, we are all but tiny, momentary specks within an indifferent universe. We cannot hope to oppose them until we have been made whole once more.
Jesus.
Are these truly the words of Garlemald's ruler? The flaws and foibles which you so abhor are what make us who we are. Every nation, even yours, Emperor Varys, is made whole through the combination of these imperfections, the strengths of one compensating for the weaknesses of another. While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others, fostering community and cooperation. That the protector of an empire should not only reject these fundamental truths, but seek to change them at so dear a cost to life is indefensible.
Actually, I like 10-2. I actually played 10-2 and beat it. I thought that was nice.
To govern.
I had a lot of battery. I actually enjoyed it. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, because you end up still being alive,
And
or something like that, right?
Warrior of light. Would you refuse me as well?
Oh, you're 84 now, huh? 8-4? Actually, no, it's actually a big victory because it ends up taking a long fucking time, especially when you're not in current content. So it takes a long fucking time to level up. And let me get roulettes, I guess. Actually, I have 9. I have the strategy guide for 9, and I have the original disc for 9 from the PlayStation. But I've never beat 9. But I have the strategy guide and the discs.
This discussion is at an end.
Gosh, I don't even know ways to make money in the game anymore. The most efficient way. I mean, I'm sure crafting and gathering, but I used to have methods that made bank. I remember 9 was Final Fantasy 9 was 4 disc long, and then yeah, because 7 was 3 disc, 8 and 9 was 4 disc. What the heck is happening? That was weird. How did that happen? See ya. Oh, nice. Well, hope you enjoy it. We're about to unlock a dungeon, actually, so...
I'm not sure what I was expecting from our meeting with the Emperor, but it wasn't that. Still, at least we know now what he's really after.
Some of the Game Boy Advance titles of Dynasty Warriors. I never got to play those much, but I know a bunch of people that did play it.
The last of the reinforcements from Dorma arrived not long ago. I pray it will be enough. Given the Emperor's stated goal, this is a battle we can ill afford to lose.
If the Garleans come in force, we may not have much say in the matter, even with our combined strength.
We knew from the first that the odds would be against us. But if there is even the slightest chance of victory, we must do everything in our power.
Oh, was there a bunch on PS2? I didn't even know that. I remember the cats that were playing it on game, but I'm pretty sure it was Game Boy Advance. I don't think it was PSP. I'm pretty sure it was Game Boy. Oh yeah.
The two of you are to join an irregular unit and support the main host. I won't bother asking if you're minded to fight.
After coming this far, how could I not? And for once, there's no.
It's like, come on, Rabon, you never have any fucking trousers on. It's like, you put something on.
Not even
Something.
my brother. But we all know who really make the difference. Ready to frighten some Garleans?
I think I unlock an old dungeon. You go to war.
Might I ask you to accompany the Dorman contingent? They are strangers here, and your presence would do much to raise their spirits.
We would be honored.
When our people stride out with you in their midst, I dare say the Eorzeans will feel an ilm taller themselves. High spirits have a way of spreading.
Oh, shout.
I wouldn't give to join you, but my duties as field commander will not allow it. I leave the front lines in your capable hands. Comrades, ready your arms. The hour of battle has come. May the crystal guide us to victory!
Since the others couldn't be here, we'll have to fight twice as hard. If Alphinaud wakes to find the Imperials have won, I shall never hear the end of it. It's strange. I thought I would be terrified when the fighting started. I should be terrified. But with you at our side, I can't help feeling everything is going to be all right.
Oh, thank you, Alice A.
So please, don't you dare leave me alone.
You're a tough cookie yourself there. I mean, it's not like you didn't, you know, you only abandoned us through all the fucking Heaven's War, but that's cool.
No matter what
Had to go
happens,
find
we
yourself
have to
and things,
survive
fucking bitch.
together.
That what you wanted, my love? I mean... Boom. What is he doing? What the heck is he in? I don't understand. Oh, he's doing his relic? Hasted Harith. Fucking all this weird way to spell shit. Maybe in a thing you can't get out of. And that's okay. I just felt it all fucked up, but if you can't join, it's fine. Fucking healers are a dime a dozen. Alright. Fucking all day, I just go to fucking, what do I do? Go to fucking more Ordania and fucking shout out, fucking looking for healer and be lining up. Lining up. Is that where everyone hangs out? No? I think he's busy, so. Oh fuck, hold on. I'm fucking this up. There it is. Uh-oh. Oh God. What is the walk thing? Because I'm stuck on the walk because Bruce did something, my love. Oh gosh, I'm stuck on walk. There it is, whatever the fuck that is. Good lord. Because of Bruce, they always watching. And back to the churning dicks. But your pallet, you're gonna have to pat your pally is gonna be the next thing you get to 90. Pally. Yep, like getting the pose, eh? Not the poetics, getting the pose. Yep. Getting the pose. Yes. A fucking crappy quest here. Maybe 1 sec, he says. Oh, I got gear I need to repair. Need a fucking mender. Need a fucking mender. Mender of sticks. Boom. Well, howdy. Howdy. Can't spell what the fuck. Damn it. I'm not even in the right deal. Why is it not working? There we go. Because that was all screwed up. Bruce jacked up everything, my love. Jesus Christ. Oh, fucking ridiculous. I'm going as Paladin, and it's the Gimlet Dark, whatever. That's what it is. Nico, are you actually logged in? You want to join? If you are playing. What job are you? What job would you want to go as? Perfect. Perfect, Alex. Thank you. The fuck? Where the fuck's it at? I can't fucking find it. Run this fucking tower, piece of shit. Oh yeah, sure we can. Yeah, absolutely, we can do that. We can do unsynced. I don't give a rip. It's probably more fun. But we're still going to do quite a bit of damage. That's a lot of damage. Unsync it is. Unsync. In-sync? So what's the in-sync mode? Is it... Maybe bye-bye? That's not bye-bye-bye. Was that in-sync? That was Backstreet Boys. That was in-sync. Yeah, because that was on No Strings Attached. My love. Right? Do you not even know NSYNC? I do know NSYNC. I know NSYNC and I know Backstreet Boys. Thank you very much. First album was the old blue one. That album was a treasure. It'd be here if it was NSYNC. It's gonna be me. God damn, these side quests are just... Wait, Jasmine? I love it. You know what we need to do. You know what we need to do. Goddamn Moogle quests. Oh, is he? I saw that we had someone in the in our party. I didn't know if that was them or not. Or I would have said something. My bad. Oh, gotcha. Sweet. Would you like to join? Last call. Last call for alcohol. Woo! Right, eh? Shot, 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 shot. When is dinner? Oh, but actually, Alex, before you start, I gotta pee. So, before you queue, yeah, that I think it's a good idea. Very wise idea. Good car, good car, good value. Great value. It's the SL. PSL. Supreme, never average. Well, no problem. Just asking. If I can fuck this up.
Leave this to me.
But I guess we're unsynced where it doesn't even matter what I'm doing. I'm going to just Alex, you want me to just turn my tank stance off? Do you want me to just die? And not I'll just die, I'll just stay. I'm just in the way. I'm just in the way. You're leveling your warrior as your second. Oh, gotcha. So what is your first? Did you already say what your main is then? Right now, what level? Class is 85. Like a 6-4. Yeah, I was gonna try my Xbox controller tonight, my love, because I like this, but I think it's more comfortable when I use the other one. On my finger. On my finger. Not the flying goose. Little guard scorpion here.
I shan't hold back!
One of those looks just like guard scorpion. Being awesome. Gear, gimme gear, gimme gear, gimme gear.
You underestimate me!
Well, hey Daniel, how are you doing? Then I'm trying to.
Out of my way!
So are we like super strong now? So that like it is not 3 tanks. It is 2 tanks. No, it is 3 tanks. Holy shit! I thought Alex. I didn't even look. I thought Alex may have been. You're always healing. It's 3 tanks. I was gonna say, are we so powerful now that Elise doesn't get to use her LB? I think that's what happened, isn't it? Yep, and it's like, yep, can't use it. He did. But not too bad, Daniel. It was good to see you the other day at the funeral, actually. So, but how you been? Good? How's the rest of the family? That mapping achievement. Oh, fuck. Then I used it and I wasted it and I fucking moved. Didn't even do nothing. Well, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks, guys. After this, I'm gonna have to. After this cutscene, I'm gonna have to log off anyway because I gotta go to bed. Now the boys.
Indeed. I had hoped we might do more to help.
We ain't turning back.
There seems to be no one left.
Go tell the
behind.
boys. Keep pushing.
A tactical withdrawal, perhaps?
Right.
We should give chase. Finish them off while we have the chance.
Right here in this little valley here.
Imagine the other surprise when they wake to find the war already won.
What happened to my pants?
The light will expunge all life. Only you can forestall the calamity. Throw wide the gates.
No! 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 Not like...
Awesome. What happens when you're awesome? Oh, she got a new pup, huh?
Oh no.
Does she like it?
Don't tell me. Are you all right? Quickly, we must get her back to the encampment.
No, Alizé's down. She down, my love. She down. Go down, go down, go down. My love. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to try. Do something real quick. Should connect. Add device. Okay. Really, Jasmine? Yeah. I could see her. I don't know, but what's this fucking not? A Yorkie, huh? Nice. Nightman. Okay, my love. I'll have the cough. You the fuck. House of Coffin. We have House of Coffers. But on that being said, I will be logging off myself, and I will see you guys later.